Hi again, this is Dan from withoutfire, and you are at task 2, which is a pop quiz. So now you should have lots of knowledge about NRTs, so let's put that knowledge to the test. If you're not sure of an answer, feel free to skim back through the text that you've just read, and you should be able to get that information for yourself. Question 1. Which NRT replicates the smoking experience most completely? The answer to that question, number 1, which NRT replicates the smoking experience most completely, would be vaping. Vaping is a handheld process, and you inhale and exhale exactly like you would with a cigarette, and it gives you the visual element as well, which some of the other NRTs do not provide. Question 2. How long is it advised to use NRTs for after stopping smoking? Is it A, 8 to 12 days? Is it B, 8 to 12 weeks? Or is it C, 8 to 12 months? The answer to question 2 is B, 8 to 12 weeks. Question 3. What is the average cost of a combination of slow and fast NRTs? Is it A, £1 a day? Is it B, £4 a day? Or is it C, £6 a day? The answer to question 3 was B, £4 a day. Using something like patches and maybe nicotine gum is a really good way of mixing that fast and slow release nicotine release therapy. And yeah, at £4 a day, it's an absolute fraction of the cost of smoking cigarettes. Question 4. Which NRT slowly releases a controlled amount of nicotine throughout the day? The answer to question 4 is patches or nicotine patches. These are recommended to be used at 1 unit per day, and they will give you a constant release of nicotine throughout a roughly 16-hour period. You should remove these while you sleep. Question 5. Which 2 smoking alternatives are available in a wide range of flavours? So the answer to question 5 are pouches, nicotine pouches or snus, and vaping. Both of these 2 smoking alternatives come in a huge array of flavours. Question 6. Which of the following is most likely to be a successful standalone NRT due to the strength of nicotine available? Is it A, gum? Is it B, lozenges? Or is it C, inhalators? The answer to question 6 is inhalators. They come in a 15 milligram strength, which is way more than the other quick fix NRTs I mentioned, such as lozenges and gum. So if you are looking to use a single solution rather than using 2, then maybe inhalators are the way to go for you. Question 7. Name 2 NRTs that combine well to offer both a slow and a fast release of nicotine. The answer to question 7, well, there could have been multiple answers, but something like patches with gum, or patches with the inhalator, or patches with the oral spray. These are all good options for someone that's looking to have a mix of slow and fast release nicotine NRTs. Patches seem to be the most stable stay in terms of a long, slow release nicotine form, or NRT. So always look to combine something with that, but if you are going to use 2, make sure you use low levels of nicotine in one or preferably both of them, so not to be taking on board too much nicotine. Question 8. Which NRT works out to be most expensive? The answer to question 8 would be inhalators. These come out at a whopping average £7 a day to use as an NRT. Now, if the financial element of you pulling away from smoking cigarettes isn't really a factor, then these may well be suitable for you. But we know from data that a lot of people want to stop smoking because of the huge cost it has on their weekly, daily, monthly finances. So please bear this in mind. Question 9. What is the recommended amount of nicotine gum to be used in a single day? Manufacturers of nicotine gum recommend that you use between 8 and 16 pieces a day. This is on an average of 1 every 1 to 2 hours. Try not to exceed the maximum because you would be at risk of some of the side effects that they do state on the packaging. Also, you could actually have a nicotine overdose. It's unlikely, but better safe than sorry. Question 10. How long should a nicotine pouch be kept in the mouth? The answer to question 10 is 5 to 30 minutes. After the 30-minute mark, it's assumed that the majority of the nicotine has already been absorbed into the individual consuming it, and you would no longer get a benefit, or potentially if you haven't absorbed all the nicotine, you would start to take on too much nicotine for your body to digest. Congratulations on completing task 2, the pop quiz, which was based on all the NRTs and the information that you've read up to this point. We hope that you're really enjoying the course. I hope that you're starting to get an idea of what's going to suit you best, and we look forward to seeing you in section 3. Thank you.